Good morning. Welcome to day 35, May 11th, 2024. The sun is almost coming over the hill there. This turned out to be a great campsite. Close enough to the spring, only like a mile away, so not a long water carry. No cell service, but that's okay. It's one of those deals where there was no service last night. There was initially no service this morning, and then you get that little 1-bar LTE, which is really only good for text messaging, not even like iMessage, but no big deal. Had the place all to myself, which is amazing. No one else came through yesterday, which is a little surprising, but I'm just in this weird little micro bubble now, I guess. Maybe in between people who were faster than me and people who decide to stay at that little, whatever you want to call it, campground, hostel place. So yeah, didn't have the rain fly on. It was a good decision. Super comfortable. It's probably in the 50s right now, I would guess. Yeah, my little thermometer on my backpack, that was the one major casualty of my, other than my ribs, of my fall. Geez, what was that, last Saturday maybe? Maybe it's been a week now. Yeah, the back part of it popped out with the little battery. So I'm without my thermometer right now, but fear not. Another one has already been ordered and shipped and will be sent to me by Sarah in an, probably not Tehachapi, but the next resupply. So we'll get our temperature updates back soon, but it feels like 50. So no wind, just a lot of birds chirping away, really nice, peaceful. Just brewed my second cup of coffee, treating myself to Starbucks dark. Got most of my stuff out of the tent. Gonna get the sleeping bag and the air mattress out, and then we'll get situated. It's gonna be a great Saturday. Yeah, the ribs are still they're still sore, but as long as I can sleep every night, and I've been sleeping okay. In fact, I slept really well last night. That's fine. I can deal with a little bit of pain during the day, and it's not constant. It's just getting the pack on and off, minor adjustments. And it really is the most painful, probably the first couple hours until things loosen up. So on that front, everything is pretty good. Looking to do probably like a 17-mile day, hopefully, with the possibility of doing like a 21-mile day if things are going really well. But, we'll play it by ear. That's the update. See you in a bit. Sun's coming. All right, our morning route. Looks like we're gonna follow, there's a hiker there. Go up this line, get a nice view. I think that's a reservoir over there. All right, there's our reservoir. I guess we're not gonna get much closer than this. I'm about ready for a break, but I think we only have a couple more hills to climb. Maybe we'll be at a high point I don't want to look far out, but it looks that way from just how the mountains are looking or the hills. So hopefully break time soon. All right, we've reached the height of land, taking a little break, having a little snack. All right, we've got a nice little waterfall stream here. I think I'm gonna do a little shot of tailwind. Why not? We got a shady bench here. Definitely gonna take a quick break here. All right, it's noon. It's hot. We're at another stream. We're gonna do some more electrolytes. We've got about 7 miles to camp. Orange goodness, orange Gatorade. I wish they had the lemon lime packets. I'll have to be on the lookout for those. But the orange is a nice change of pace on my tailwind. So far has been berry. So orange is a nice little difference. It's a little after 12. There's a few Thru-Hikers behind me. There's a couple that I've seen, I think, early on, an older couple. And then there's one guy who I didn't get a good look at him, so I'm not sure if I've seen him before or not. But that's it. I haven't come across anyone else yet. All right. We've inhaled 4 cups of electrolytes. We applied sunscreen. We applied lip balm. We're ready to go. Well, we got a new mountain, Red Mountain. I don't see any red, but that's what it's called. Meanwhile, looks like the trail's gonna climb up there and maybe over there. It's a little after 3. We got about 0.8 miles to our water source and hopefully camping spot all together. There's a water cistern there, which is good because I'm running out of the gas. So let's hope this all works out. Okay, pretty sure that pipe is for the cistern full of water up this dirt road. The trail goes that way. So we're gonna walk up here and hope for water. All right, we found the water cistern. There is some flat land to camp here. Not much shade though, which is a bummer. Yeah, I might look around a bit. Maybe I can find a shadier spot. I'm seeing by that gate, there's a potential. But first I'll just get a little tailwind in me, then do some exploring. There's a nice little breeze up here. That definitely helps. But it would be nice to have a little shade. The next decent camping is over 4 miles away, and I just don't think I have that in me today. So it's 3:30, so I'm fine stopping here. I'm sure it was over 15 miles today. We'll check that out later. I'd say it was 75% climbing, 25% downhill. So yeah, let me get some water. So I'm sitting on the cement. It's hot, but the water is surprisingly very cool. Just keeping it covered, and it's almost up to the top. I guess it just stays nice and cold in there, just like the other cistern we saw in the desert. I'm not sure how the science works, but I certainly appreciate it. All right, Alright, so there's our cistern. There is a shrub. I could like sit in that little bit of shade there. But just for the heck of it, I'm gonna go check down by this gate area and see what that looks like. Right as I was starting up the road, there was a couple of thru-hikers that were coming from maybe there's a smokehouse. Maybe they were coming from there, heading up the trail. I thought I might see them here, but they're long gone. There are some folks behind me, so unless they're getting a ride in Acton, there's not really many lodging or camping options. Although, based on the pace of who I saw, it would be a tough day for them to get here. Maybe they get here by 7. It's like 4 now, so not unheard of. So I'm just thinking if I can have a little more secluded site, because this is like the water source, it might be worth being a little off the beaten path. So I'm just gonna take a look over here. I mean, it's no big deal if I stay up there. But this looks like it might have some potential. And it's got this little berm, which is generating shade. So yeah, let's check it out. Might be nothing, might be something. Okay, so could definitely throw a tent here. But again, the shade is the issue. That's quite a fence, huh? Okay, so this spot isn't really much better as far as the tent goes. However, look at this nice shady section right there. I could set the tent up and just hang out. It's a little slanted, but it's not too bad. I could definitely make this work, have a little more shade, and then no one else is gonna camp right next to me either, so I think I'm sold. Just gonna go load up on water. And the nice thing is the cistern's close enough, I can always go get more. And always say hi to if any folks that show up, but I don't, we don't need to be right on top of each other, which is always nice. I think I'm gonna leave the rain fly off again. It was so nice last night. That's the other thing. When everyone's on top of each other, I'm probably more inclined to put the rain fly on, just for a little privacy. But not really an issue when we're all kind of spread out. All right, back to the cistern. It is quite a view to be collecting your water from, that's for sure. Thank you, Oscar Whiskey 2. You're a lifesaver. Okay, Saturday, May 11th. It's around 5 p.m. We're in our tent. We got super fortunate with shade. The sun is still up there in the sky, but we're just situated nicely here behind a berm. So I think we're good for the rest of the night. We'll slowly start to get things organized. I've just been drinking water, sometimes electrolytes, but just keep drinking. Ended up doing about 17.5 miles, not too shabby. We're at like 3,900 feet. So hoping for a comfortable night. I think that's about it for today. It was kind of just this big push for the water cistern. Knowing we have water, it's huge, and having it close to camp, not having to do a long water carry to camp is nice. So we'll look at where we might end up tomorrow and far out, try and figure that kind of stuff out. See if we're still on track for Tehachapi for Thursday to get into town. I think we're going to be good there, but just have to keep checking on that. See if we have cell service. Figure out what we're going to eat tonight. All that fun stuff. There is a dirt road. One converted camper pickup truck came by a little while ago, kept going. So this road is active. although it's not very busy, obviously. So, haven't seen any other through hikers come through. Keep an eye on that. See if anyone goes for the Cistern or sets up camp or keeps on going. Any fun and exciting through hiking news on this Saturday night, you'll be sure to get it. Otherwise, see you in the morning. Oh, maybe the best through hiking news of all. I've been carrying these suckers for 2 days now, and I think they're still pretty intact. Took great care to make sure that they would not be in all little pieces. So I have a special Saturday night party treat. Oh boy.